the Chen, normally he's vulnerable to a lot of hard CC, and not a lot of hard CC for the side of Team Mapitas if they get into a 5v5 here.
They're really only going to have the Dragon Arrow and ETC. That's it.
And I think the boot probably takes him out of cups too, but...
Yeah, it would.
So this game, very close in XP, kills neither for either side. Slight structure advantage for Team Awesomesauce, though, as they were able to push in bot lane just a little bit. We have a full rotation. Nope, not full, but one-man rotation. We were saying Malthiel's winning this, but it's actually been Team Mapitas that has had to rotate people up to deal with the Chen. That's really interesting. 2 or 3 times Tyrael has had to make a cameo up there.
It's like you said, Malthiel wins in lane because he can heal out the minions, but Chen wins on the objective.
And here it is. Round 3 in that top lane on the objective. This time, Holomion on Malthiel is trying something different. He's just standing on the other side. He's not even trying to damage him. Still, though, that's just he cannot get Chen off that point. So what that means for Team Mapitas is they will never get a DK unless they win a team fight in the 4-man and send somebody up to deal with Chen.
Yeah.
A nice
Chen
little... I was
Chen actually is a really interesting build. Like, he's going like full into the shields, which is how he wins versus his Malthael. So,
I mean, it definitely makes sense, and it's a kind of a cute little interesting pocket strat coming out for Team Awesomesauce here, because I guarantee you, unless they've shown this before, that Team Mapitas did not see this coming.
Yeah, there's no way like you can expect a Chen to beat Malthael. But in like this one scenario, it works.
Yeah.
This is his niche.
I mean,
Chen is rotating up to get the Malthael actually, and he's getting very low. If Chen can jump on him,
they got him.
Goes down.
However, counter invade by Team Mapitas is able to get Morales in the bottom. They saw Jaina make an appearance up there, and they were aggressive in the rotations. Diablo, he is going to be in trouble at 2 for 1, both sides hitting level 10 at almost the exact same time. Last rites out of Malthiel, which he is going to get 0 value out of us as long as he's matched up with Chen. Sanctification out of Tyrael. Stage Dive out of ETC. Dragon Arrow out of Hanzo. Sound Barrier out of Lucio.
And on the other side, Jaina took Ring of Frost, Stim Drone for Morales, Wandering Keg for Chen, Apocalypse, as always, on Diablo, and Go for the Throat on Greymane. Probably looking to try to get either the Lucio or the Hanzo with that.
That makes sense, and you know what? I like the Wandering Keg out of Chen. He can both use it. Wow, a sneaky pickup there for Mapitas, primarily because they were on the camp there. But the Wandering Keg will allow him to basically stall out an objective even longer, roll out of these ganks safely, or isolate out maybe a Hanzo or a Lucio if he gets in on the other side.
Yeah, and if Malthael does try to fight him, he can just pull him into his towers if he's good enough with the keg.
Yep, absolutely. And now Chen can win this in lane because of the spell armor he's fighting in.
Yeah, Malthael's Q is not going to be able to do enough damage to get through the shield at all at this stage.
You wonder if now at this point, can Chen win in lane now? Nope. Nope. And it remains the same. So Chen can only win in lane with the spell armor. Malthael cannot win on the point. What could be a big APOC forces to the Sanctification to almost totally nullify the Ring of Frost. Hanzo was just out of range. Diablo traded for Hanzo. Diablo will be on his way back as he had souls. Nima, that was a absolutely money Sanctification. However, the Hanzo was about a toe's length outside of it, and Jaina was able to pick her up. I mean, he couldn't have been a half a second later with that Sanct. It was perfectly timed.
Yeah, that was very, very well done.
I am very curious to see this game go on as this Chen develops.
Malthael's taken Soul Siphon at level 13, giving him more healing off of the Chen, which may turn around that grind battle.
Maybe. Now, Chen, remember we talked about him taking the level 1. They're trying to isolate out Hanzo with Greyman in the neighborhood. I don't think they're going to be able to get him. He needs 30 globes to finish that quest at level 1, and because Chen has been in the solo lane, he only has 9, which puts him on pace to actually never finish that level 1 quest.
Of course, maybe he just needs it for the slightly more health regen.
Maybe, maybe. But if he does finish it, he's going to be an absolute monster with those perma shields.
Yeah.
So it looks like Team Mapitas is going to rotate down to the bottom, and as soon as that spawns, they will go ahead and get bottom. Top will be secured here by Team Awesomesauce. Team Mapitas has kind of ninjally secured about a full level lead here, though. Actually, almost a level and a half. They're going to push.
Team Awesomesauce is just getting level 13.
Yeah, and they really should push this in. They know where Team Awesomesauce is. This is absolutely free siege damage for Team Mapitas, and if Team Awesomesauce doesn't rotate quickly, maybe even more. Nice map awareness. They know the rotation is coming. Chen now no longer in the solo lane. He is with his compatriots. This might allow him... Oh, no, somebody pick up that globe for Chen! Oh my goodness, I say that might allow him to get his globe. Now a Diablo Chen jiving at you. There's the APOC Ring of Frost, only catches Tyrael, but Dragon Arrow from all the way downtown holds them in place for Tyrael's trait to explode. However, Chen drinks the pain away once again, so nice execution there for Awesomesauce. Securing 1 kill only, but sometimes that's all you need to make something happen.
And yeah, the Sanctification was 6 seconds off of cooldown. It did not line up well for Team Mapitas.
Now, Malthael might be in trouble here. They do have members mid to stall out this DK. Malthael is stunned and barreled. He is not going anywhere. If they can get Jaina here. No, she went the wrong way. They isolated Jaina out the wrong way. They left him alive long enough, though. They didn't even actually need her. Chen and Diablo were like playing hot potato with Malthael. He absolutely could not go anywhere.
Meanwhile, on the boss side of the map, now that they know there's 4 people top, ETC and Hanzo are pretty safely taking this bruiser camp.
Akash for Team Awesomesauce will respond with the top bruisers. And see, now Chen is picking up globes. He went from 8 at 9 minutes to 12 at 12 minutes, so has significantly increased his rate of globe production.
Now he's been able to rotate and hasn't been kept out of lane by Malthael.
Right.
He's definitely picking up the pace on that quest.
With 16, though, oh no, they did capture bottom. I was going to say, Team Mapitas might grab that DK. They're going to force a rotation top, both sides rotating to clear out bruisers currently. I expect probably Team Awesomesauce to grab these giants on one of these passes here. Greymane could do it pretty quick. Jaina could do it pretty quick too. Instead, they're going to take free siege. One of the nice things about Chen, we don't see him much do it, is he can literally just tank a structure by drinking his brew. No problems. So both teams trading out forts. I see pings coming out from Awesomesauce. Surprised they're not trying to steal the giants. Instead, they're opting to trade keep walls for fort. There's this first stage dive of the game. Dragon Arrow does come down and misses everybody, so that's 2 heroics down for the side of Mapitas. 2 pretty long cooldown ones as well.
Yeah, they were kind of forced to trade their bot fort and keep wall for the top fort. And top lane isn't very valuable on this map.
Not at all.
Because of the number of mercenaries on the bot side.
Yeah, the only real value you get out of it, because nobody's running down the top lane to win. That just doesn't happen. The only value you're going to get out of it is it makes it harder for Chen or whoever's in that top lane to rotate safely away if he gets caught.
Yeah, and taking that keep and those towers brought Team Awesomesauce back to level 16. So now they're on equal talent tiers.
So I imagine we're going to see a team fight brew here somewhere in the near future. I mean, I'm cheating a little bit, but this game ends at 19 minutes, so these teams aren't going to play ring around the rosy forever. We're going to see something happen here pretty quick.
Team Mapitas taking a free rotation to just go take a bot fort for themselves.
And now pushing into keep. I mean, it has to be a full B here for the side of Team Awesomesauce, and it will. What this does is basically both teams now have opened up a win condition in the bottom lane with these walls going down.
Any team fight into a Dragon Knight will end the game.
Yep, for sure. Especially if these. So there's the stage dive for the. Just use it for a global to pick up the top. This is going to be DK for Team Mapitas unless Team Awesomesauce gets here like right now. No, they didn't get there in time. Chen was about a second late and then gets punted away for his troubles. So nice use of the stage dive there just to use it for the global effect. I really want to see them go bottom where that front wall is already down. Instead, they're opting to wait for the minions mid. Maybe going to take front wall here.
Does look like they just content to just poke down this front wall mid.
Maybe trying to ensure that they get to 20 with a significant time advantage there. Now they're pushing into keep. Almost, most times you're going to see teams go into the bottom lane there. An aggressive engage with the Diablo. He gets wholly grounded and punted away. Dragon Arrow hits only Jaina, but that's going to be enough for ETC to go isolate her out and kill her. She does a Ring of Frost on her deathbed, doesn't hit anybody. Sanctification goes down, and a Greymane is going crazy on this back line. He had Stim Drone and will be able to get the Hanzo despite Lucio doing his best to keep him up. So a 1-for-1 with Akash just destroying the back line. He actually dies to the minions, but not before he gets both Lucio and Hanzo. ETC and Tyrael just kind of letting Greymane run around back there.
Yeah. Even though they weren't able to get onto the court, they did get a keep and are now going to get 20 much sooner than Team Awesomesauce will be able to.
Yeah, and furthermore, they're prioritizing this Merc camp here. You can push in with this spell shield pretty deep. I'll be curious to see how hard they try to push with it, or if they're just going to let it AFK push.
They are still down 1, but they do have say they're going to go for the invade on the Siege Giants first.
And Hanzo did go play of the game, so he can get here pretty lickety split. So this is a brutal push if they opt to push with it, and they don't. They're instead rotating away, maybe thinking invade? Tyrael has Holy Ground. He can steal that away. And with 20s and Sanct, I do not know that Team Awesomesauce can fight over this. But Team Mapitas doesn't push their luck. Instead, they are going to actually rotate down and push with the Mercs. I really want them to do that.
Lucio did just get here, so they would have been fighting 4v5 before he had arrived.
However, the spell shield is gone already. They prioritized that little wizard minion. Pushing in with 20 though. A nice Holy Ground isolates out Diablo. The Sanct completely nullifies both Ring of Frost and Apocalypse. Last Rites will get the first kill on the Diablo though, despite a money Sanctification coming out of Tyrael. I mean, that would have been a team wipe, I think, if that Ring of Frost APOC combo hit there.
Absolutely. Like, the Sanctifications have been really, really good on the part of Nima.
And that may have been actually a game-winning Sanctification, as they are on core here. Tyrael goes down. Chen shortly to follow. There goes Chen.
Diablo just lost his soul, so he does not have the health to deal with all this damage that's coming out.
That's going to be game. There's 2 Katas here, 2 Giants, 4 of the 5 members up. So Team Mapitas coming up with a big 2-0 victory. Only their second domination of the season, and only Team Awesomesauce's second time getting 2-0'd. So that may put these teams, Team Awesomesauce would have been just slightly up in the standings. Let me do my math here. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, so 11, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that would have brought them, they're now within 1 point of each other. Before Team Awesomesauce would have had a 4-point lead, so Mapitas putting themselves in position to actually jump Awesomesauce in the standings. So
Yeah, I think this shows that they deserve it. They played really, really well this game.
they did both games. They did.
Yeah, both games.
First game was a little bit closer. Mapitas, once about midway through that game, seemed like they were controlling the game just a little bit more. So congratulations to Team Mapitas picking up the 2-0. And thanks, Ash, for joining me for our triple replay Castapalooza here on Saturday.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Any closing thoughts on any of these games?
No, like everyone played really well. Like I'd say the teams that won deserved it.
And now it can be never taken away from you. You can say you casted a Nova, Genji, Tracer, Abathur comp game.
Be sure to put that on my resume.
All right, man. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for joining me. And we'll get these VODs up on the Discord here pretty soon. GG's to everyone involved, and we'll catch you next week for some more Nexus Gaming Series. Have a great weekend, Ash.
You too.